Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help the Divine Masculine grow, heal, raise his vibration and awaken to his purpose, so that he can co-create the new earth alongside his Divine Feminine counterpart. And when I say Divine Masculine, I mean men who are questioning their societal conditioning, doing the work, committed to their healing, aware of the changes they want to see in the world, and making those come about in their own particular way. This is an Ascension tarot reading for the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminines, you're very welcome here to cross-watch and see what's going on for your Divine Masculine. This is for Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, or whenever you're coming across this reading. So let's get into it and see what the cards are about. Divine Masculine, you've got coming of age. There's this feeling of being more grown up now, coming at things from a mature point of view, and then Foxfire into the passion. So you might be feeling like you're grown up now, or just, I think it goes in steps, right? We feel these new chapters in our lives, and it starts from within, feeling differently about ourselves. Now, yesterday's reading was all about that, feeling differently about yourselves. You have no idea. I was saying, we've got all of these toxic masculines, men in their toxic energy walking around feeling like they are the best of the best. They're super confident and they really shouldn't be. And then we've got a load of Divine Masculines going around that are doing the work, feeling bad about themselves without that confidence. It's completely the wrong way around. So you might be feeling differently about yourself today. Let's hope so. Foxfire is passionate energy. So you might be tuning into a passion, like something that you're really into in the world, or the passion might be coming out in relationships too. Let's see. I've got purification. There's things that you need to let go of. Now, this could be toxic things in your life, like drinking, drugs, stuff like that. It could be that. It could be a detox kind of card, things that are just not serving you. But it doesn't have to be about substances. This could be about scrolling. It could be about watching things that, are detrimental to you. It could also be about mindset stuff as well. The things that you're telling yourself that are really undermining you, that you've just got to stop telling yourself now. Meditation can help us become aware of what our subconscious mind is saying to us. You're not your subconscious mind, Divine Masculine. Your subconscious mind is a tool, and it's negatively focused, and it's trying to save your life. It's trying to tell you all the things that could go wrong in order to save your life. It is not you. You are your consciousness. You're the awareness of that, or you can be the awareness of that. The true you is the one that chooses the thoughts to have, and so you need to practice that conscious self more and more so that you can listen to the subconscious mind, put it in its place, listen to it. Okay, I should be scared about that, really? I'm not, and then consciously take charge of that. You decide whether you should be scared of something or not, right? You got dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. There's something to get into here. Now, this could be a deeper relationship, a passionate relationship. You could be quite fearful of, or this could be getting into a line of work or some kind of hobby that you're really into. But it's like saying, go for it. Go all in. And the things that are most important in our life are going to have that little aspect of fear to it, I'd rather have something easier than this harder thing. But it's just saying, you don't find pearls on the seashore. You have to go for it. Now, again, yesterday there was a message about don't wait for something easier to come along, because your life is about the challenges. Your life isn't about the challenges, but your life is about growth, and growth comes through the challenges. So don't be averse to the challenges, because it is through the challenges that we get the greatest growth. First card out, it was the Devil. Now, it had a card hiding behind it, the Five of Wands. You've always felt different, sensitive, awake. You see the old world crumbling, and you know you're here to help build what comes next. You're here to awaken the Divine Feminine and Masculine energy, heal old wounds, and lead by example and vibration. Download your free Divine Ascension Energy Guide at BeHealing.com, and let's co-create the new earth together. So the devil is about fears. It's just talking about the subconscious mind. We have a subconscious mind. It's automatic. It's a tool, and it tries to keep us alive. We also have a nervous system. It's a tool. It tries to keep us alive. They're both negatively focused. So the nervous system is a bit jumpy, right? And the same subconscious is telling you everything that could go wrong. They have to be negatively focused. It's the only way that they can protect us. A bodyguard would be no use if they went around like Pollyanna going, everybody's love and I just let anybody in, right? No, they need to be negatively focused, like everyone's got a gun, everyone's about to stab the person that I'm trying to protect. That is what these tools are about. Now, if we let them rule us, if we are not exercising the conscious part of ourselves, then we're not going to have a very good time of it at all. These things are not meant to run our lives. They're meant to be a tool. So we listen to it and go, oh, yeah, maybe I should be scared of that. Let me think about this. No, actually, I don't need to be scared of that. I know how to handle this. And, it should be a tool like that. So the devil is about those fears. And then the 5 of Wands, it's about reaching higher. I already said this, right? Those reaching higher is nothing to be scared of, right? But it is when the fears come out. Oh, you're going into the unknown. Oh, that's a scary thing. That is when we're headed into the unknown, because we're reaching high, because we're going for more. That's when our nervous systems and our subconscious mind go, this is not safe. But we listen to it. I want to say don't listen to it, but we do need to listen to it. It needs to be heard. Just like a scared child that's saying there's a monster underneath the bed. You don't go, no, there isn't. Don't be stupid and walk out the room. You listen to them. Right? You listen to them and then you calm them down, and then you might want to show them that there's no monster there, or explain to them, or whatever. Your subconscious mind needs to be listened to, but then you're the one with the power to say whether something is scary and worth it, right? Or whether it's scary. No, actually, I shouldn't be doing that. You're right. I shouldn't throw myself off that cliff. That is sound advice. 6 of Pentacles is reciprocal energy. It's about being generous, and it could be about receiving as well. And then you've got the King of Swords here. This is about mastering your mind. Let's get deeper into all of this. The Devil and the 5 of Wands. So why has this come out? This is a reminder to you that those fears come up even more when you are reaching higher, when you are perhaps considering a relationship that is better than you've had before. When you're going for a promotion, if you're starting a business or starting something new, whenever we're reaching higher for ourselves is when that fear is going to come up. Now, you've got the Queen of Materials and the 9 of Materials behind that. The 9 of Materials is about having a win for yourself, you doing something that is going to benefit you. The Queen of Materials is about success in the future. It's about having a success mindset. If you look at this, this is the Queen of Materials down here, and she's made this huge poster of herself being successful. So she's preempting something. She's doing something big. She's setting herself up for success by believing in herself now, making a poster of something that she's going to do, making it big, because she's believing in herself. It's like, I'm going to make this happen. And so this is about you stepping into that power to make something happen for yourself, to believe in your success and to go for it, and not let that subconscious mind, that devil, scare you and have you going for an easy path instead. An easier path instead. What's behind that, please? What's behind that? Masculine energy is behind that too. So it's like kind of saying man up and get into this 9 of Materials, Queen of Materials energy. Take charge of it and don't be scared of things. Like confront these things and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You've heard that. And that can be good advice, because often fear, especially when we're trying something new or headed into the unknown, that fear isn't, yes, it heightens because we're doing something new, but it's not real, is it? Now, there are some things that are real. There are some things that we do need to be scared of that can really harm us or perhaps kill us. But it just feels like this is not it, right? And so you need to take control over that. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about reciprocity. It is about giving and receiving. It is about being generous. It's about, putting things into, investing yourself into something. And the Nine of Voices is all about fear. In fear at the moment, you see. So Nine of Voices is more anxiety about that. I'm worried about that. I'm worried if I invest or if I give something of myself early, if I put into something and then I have a loss from it. So there's a lot of fear going on in this reading and anxiety. What's behind that is a burden, and burdening yourself more, taking too much on, making more work for yourself. So we had it in yesterday's reading too, saying that you might be waiting for something better, something easier to come along. So you might be trying to manifest ease, whereas these readings are saying, look, no, the gift is really in the challenges. Don't shy away from challenges. You're here to do that, to put yourself in the uncomfortable places. King of Swords, so master your mind. 3 of Inspiration, 4 of Inspiration. The 3 of Inspiration is a kind of a waiting. Wait until you feel good. Wait until what? 4 of Inspiration, until you feel solid in yourself. I talked on it in yesterday's reading as well. This 4 of Inspiration, the 4 of Wands, is about being solid within ourselves, having confidence in ourselves, when we feel better about ourselves. This isn't saying wait until some kind of feeling comes over you when you feel confident. It's not saying that. It's saying do the work, do the internal work to face these fears, to put the subconscious in its place, to alleviate these anxieties, to believe in yourself that you can take control of this and you can make it happen. And then when you feel confident in yourself, then take action, is what it's saying. So master your mind, says the King of Swords. Don't just be waiting. Take action on it in order to master your mind. In other words, you're not going to master your mind, kill the ego. You're not going to master your mind and silence the subconscious mind. You would never want to do either of those things, because the ego and the subconscious mind are very important parts of ourselves, but they are tools. They're not who you are. It's putting them in their place and you being the master of those. You being the master of the subconscious mind. So see it like an employee. The nervous system's an employee. The subconscious mind's an employee. The ego is an employee. They all have their place, but you're the boss. They don't dictate. You dictate what goes on. And there's joy behind that too. You see, this is the growth path for you right now for Divine Masculines. This is saying it's your time to really get into this leadership of your own life first and get confident about yourself. It's so important that you do that right now. Foxfire came out, which is about passions. Is it about romance? It could be about romance. This reading could be saying that you're getting into a relationship, or a relationship is being offered to you at the moment, which is, it's not going to be easy for you. It's going to require more of you, but it's a step up. This 5 of Wands. This could be about career as well. You wanting to do something that might involve like standing on a stage and speaking to people. Or I don't know, it just could be anything, but don't shy away from it. Now, what about relationships? You have bad choices and pain. So there's a feeling here that if a new relationship is coming along, you've made bad choices in the past, you're perhaps not aware of what it was, how you made those choices, how you didn't spot the red flags in somebody. It led to a lot of pain. It does. But when this has happened, we need to go through, we need to process that. We need to acknowledge the pain that happened. That's not the kind of relationship that I want. So where did I go wrong? And I'm not saying you did it. Something was done to you. Yeah, I get it. But where did you go wrong? How did you choose that? I'm not saying that you chose it consciously. I'm saying how weren't you conscious? What was your subconscious saying to you and you didn't listen to it? Or what do we just not aware of? Sometimes we're just not aware of these red flags until we are. Right? It takes you to get into it. Well, it took me to get into a relationship with a narcissist to be able to spot those red flags. But I couldn't spot them straight away. I had to recover from that narcissistic relationship, learn all about narcissistic relationships and how to spot those red flags, and then go about looking at those characteristics in everyone and assessing myself whether that is, if it's a red flag, if it's a red flag that, it should be just a no to me, a deal breaker. So once we've processed something like that and our part in it, I'm not saying everything's our fault. Everything isn't your fault. Stuff happens to us, yes, but we need to get better at spotting those characteristics in people. We can't go through life just expecting everyone to be good for us. We need to learn how to spot those green flags and the red flags and all of that. And then when you get out there, you won't be bothered about the bad choices and the pain anymore, because you know it won't happen to you again, because you'll spot these things and you'll choose well for yourself. And for divine masculines, you know, the masculine has expected the women to do the choosing, to put this hard work in for us to do, to you know, spot the red flags and the green flags and choose the right relationships, and for the men to just say yes to everybody, right? Because we're going to do that work. Now it's up to you to do the work too. What else? You have healing and memories here. So there's stuff in the past here to heal from previous relationships. And until you've done that, you're not going to be healthy for a relationship. Because when you bring in these bad choices and pain into any kind of like dating situation, do you know how we see that? We can tell straight away, this is someone that hasn't healed themselves from the past, that they're treating me like I'm their ex, like I'm, you know, a liar or something like that, when I'm not. They're not even noticing who I am, that I'm a truthful person, because they're projecting their pain onto me. That projection, massive red flag. That's when you don't hear from us anymore, because we've seen that, and we only see that because we've done the work ourselves. And so guys, you need to start doing the work. You need to heal from the past. And if you need help from that, go to behealing.com, because I can help you. I've been doing this for 25 years now, helping people to heal in this way. Okay, what else do divine masculines need to know? Poise. You're on the brink of something. You're getting ready at the moment for a big change in your life here. This is awesome. Poised is when we sort ourselves out, right? And we're in the position internally in how we feel about ourselves of readiness for what's coming next. So you might have been praying and asking for that next thing to come along. The universe is like, okay, well, you need to sort this out and this out and this out. You need to do that inner work so that when it comes along, you're not going to mess it up and do the same things as you did before. Because if you keep on doing what you did, you're going to keep on getting what you got. What else for divine masculines, please? What else for divine masculines today? Oh, it's not these, but it is that one. Okay, you've got seahorse, family matters. You have bouquet, compliments from admirer. Someone's liking you. We've got flowers, happiness. And bull, don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Now that opposition might be within yourself. Don't back down from that. Don't back down from these challenges. How best to deal with these energies today, divine masculine? That jumped out and it went back in. It was the Six of Cups, which is about past energy. There is some need to clear up past energy here. Six of Pentacles is the advice for how to deal with this energy, which is the reciprocal energy again. So it's your match. What's at your level? You need to be at your level now. Our comfort zone is, for divine masculine, divine feminine, for anybody in the world, is to be like the best in the room. So if you're the most intelligent in the room, then you're in the wrong room. You should be around more intelligent people. And if you go to a room where there's more intelligent people for you, yes, you're going to feel vulnerable in there, but that's where you're meant to be. You're not meant to be at the top of the crop, staying in those places that keep you small. Being around smaller people, that is just making our ego, our weakest self, feel comfortable. You need to be pushing yourself for more. The Six of Pentacles is an equal. It's reciprocal. It's equal. It's someone as intelligent as you. It's a job that's right for you. Yeah? And it's going to be a mix of gift and challenge. You should be right in the middle. You should be in the rooms, in the job, in the relationship where you're right in the middle. It's not all challenge. Like that would be hard on yourself, right? Putting yourself in a room where you're the dumbest in the room. Don't do that. Be in the mid though, so that people can lift you up and challenge you and expect more from you. There we go. That's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Tell me below in the comments, what have you got from this? Has it given you some ahas about yourself? Divine Feminines, you can chip in too. If you're in cross-watching this, let me know how you're seeing this in your Divine Masculine. It might really help them. It's good, isn't it, to get perspectives from the other side? I think so anyway. And if you want more from me, visit my website. You can sign up for my free class, which is for both Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines about the Ascension process. You can get a reading from there too. Divine Masculine readings are available. Amongst other things, if you need help with the healing stuff that has happened to you, you could get a session with me, a one-on-one session. Check out my pick a card reads up there. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.